the feeling part. The feeling part is like the actual part, you know? It's like, and honestly, I was really hurting yesterday because, like, you know, me and Michael had gotten into some shit. And it is codependent to some degree. And so, and it clicked in my head about my dad, you know? So I called my dad, or even before then, not even before then, actually. It wasn't even that. But it clicked for me. And I was just like, damn, I'm really a fucking bastard, bro. Like, I'm like a bastard child. I felt like such a bastard child. And then I just felt like the tablet doesn't give a fuck about this shit. And I just felt like, I was like, I just felt like a bastard. Like damn near an orphan, you know? And it's like, yeah, I have my mom, but it just always feels like there's something missing. And I could never explain it. What was missing, you know, like, but I guess it clicked for me. It clicked for me. I was like, oh, I see what's missing. My dad. Like, I see what's missing. Like, I just don't, I keep looking for a man in my life. And I don't even know how to be in a relationship to, like, you know, diagnose myself, but just a form of split because it's like, I feel like a part of me stopped growing at the age that my dad left. I have a form of split personality to some degree. I mean, not to like, you know, diagnose myself, but just a form of split because it's like, I feel like a part of me stopped growing at the age that my dad left. So whenever that stopped, you know, like I feel like something just stopped, or maybe it never grew, it never developed. So especially when it comes to men, oh shit, I did not see that. Oh, okay. Especially when it comes to men, like males in my life, they bring out this such a dark, dark, dark thing inside of me because I'm like, I feel like I need them. I feel like I need them. I need them. Like, but I hurt them because I'm mad at them, because I'm mad at my father for not being around. But like, I need them because I don't have a father. So I need someone. So it's like, I need you, but I'm hurting you, but I need you, but I'm hurting you. And it makes no sense. And it's not that I have no control over it, but it feels like I have no control over it. It feels like I have no control over myself. It feels like I have no control. Like when that clicks, when it clicks, I might as well just start like I look like this. You know, like I literally look like this. Like I start glitching and or not glitching, but you know, I just lose my shit cuz I'm just like, yo, something is not right. Something is just not right and I just don't understand what it is. And I think yesterday it finally clicked that I have severe daddy issues, like very severe daddy issues. And so I've just been like, and now I'm just looking up like, what does it mean to have a father? What does that feel like? What does that look like? Um, what, yeah, no, Crystal, it's definitely fuck with that. Inner child meditation, all those things. No, I'm definitely gonna go to therapy. I mean, that's, of course, I've been to therapy, but I've been to therapy a million times, but sometimes I just feel like they don't get straight to the fucking point. Like, it's like to me, this is an urgent matter. And for them, I'm just another one of their patients. And so for me, it's like life or death. Like if you don't give me a tool by the end of this conversation, the next time we talk, I'm gonna have something else to say. Like something else I did, something else I fucked up on. And like I just need to know how to handle it better, handle my emotions better. But it's just like there's just this hole. There's just this hole. I will DM you. Let me write it down. There's just a hole. And it's sad because the inner child in me, even right now, as I'm talking, I'm like kicking my feet inside because I'm just like, I don't want to take responsibility for this. Like, I don't want to, because why should I? Because my fucking, like, this is not even for me to take responsibility for. This is my father and my mother who weren't around, or who fucking, like, and now I'm here fixing myself from their shit. Like when do they, like, what do I fucking, I don't even know where to go. I just don't know where to go. I don't know where to go. But obviously, it can't go on like this. It can't go on like this because I just have no control. Like, I lose complete control over myself, for real. Like, I really lose complete control of myself. Like, I really do. It's so toxic. Like, it's toxic and abusive. But it's like, and I just come back to, I just revert to that same fucking, like, 8-year-old, 7-year-old, 6-year-old who, like, was watching their parents argue, you know, who was watching their parents screaming and fighting. And so that's how I know I'd handle it. Screaming and fighting, throwing shit, yelling, cursing. You're not, you know, like, abusing someone, because that's what I saw. And then also just growing up in a household where, like, my parents used to discipline through physical abuse as well. So they would just spank us, you know, like, and it's not their fault fully, because they got beat, and my dad didn't have a dad. His father died when he was 9 years old, you know. So that I can understand, but it's just like, it's just so hard. It's just so hard. And it's just like, the thing is that I can talk about it right now as a rational, I mean, honestly, this is a little more progressive than anything that I've ever done. But, like, I can talk about it here rationally, but, like, the emotions of it, the deep, 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 deep emotions. And part of how I feel like we as humans hide ourselves from ourselves is by rationalizing everything. You know, you rationalize. There's always you can always, like, your brain tricks you into thinking that you're okay because you're so smart. And it's like, you're too smart for your own good, or you're so smart you're dumb. Because realistically, that doesn't matter. None of that fucking matters. It's the energy body. It's like the fact that I'm still stuck with these emotions. You know, like, I'm still here just stuck. Diotes. Yeah. I mean, I agree with you. The feeling part is, like, the actual part, you know? It's like, and honestly, I was really hurting yesterday because, like, you know, me and Michael had gotten into some shit, and it is codependent to some degree. And so, and it clicked in my head about my dad, you know? So I called my dad, or even before then, actually, it wasn't even that. But it clicked for me, and I was just like, damn, I'm really a fucking bastard, bro. I'm like a bastard child. I felt like such a bastard child. And then I just felt like, Tablet doesn't give a fuck about this shit. And I just felt like, I was like, I just felt like a bastard. Like, damn near an orphan, you know? And it's like, yeah, I have my mom. But I just always feel like there's something missing. And I could never explain it. What was missing, you know, like, but I guess it clicked for me. It clicked for me. I was like, oh, I see what's missing. My dad. Like, I see what's missing. Like, I just don't, I keep looking for a man in my life. And I don't even know how to be in a relationship. I don't even know what that should look like. I'm like completely clueless. And all I have is like the TV and a few examples here and there. But I don't even have one fucking example in my family of just like something that lasts, bro. I don't know. I mean, he's not like, you know, my siblings are with him right now. I obviously have my own problems, but it's just like, he's not the worst. You know, like he's not, he told me, when I called him, he told me to come see him and shit. And so I'm thinking about going to do that because, like, you know, but it's just like, you know, and then the saddest part is that when you get that marriage, like the way that I've sabotaged it is just so sad. Whew. Man, what more does the media need to know? What don't they know? What don't they know, man? What don't they know? They know Lauren Hill has 6 kids and they know Rohan has 1 million. So it's not that surprising to hear that one of the kids has daddy issues. Yeah. But I just don't know. I don't know how to I just don't know. I don't know. I mean, I guess it's a start. I guess it's a start talking about it. Just talking about it and being honest, honestly. Just being honest. This is a start because like in other times I'm superficial and I ignore it and it's always I'm good, I'm good, I'm good. When I know like deep down I'm not good. Yeah, I'm gonna go to therapy again. I'm gonna go. I don't have a problem with that. I'm definitely gonna go. Cause I don't wanna be like this. You know, like I'm not trying to be like this. I'm not trying to be fucked up forever. I'm not trying to like perpetuate a situation where my child has no father and I'm strong single black mom who has food the jobs and is the breadwinner and I don't want to be that shit. I actually don't. Like I actually don't want to be that, honestly. I hate it. I despise it. I despise it. And honestly, it was the other day where it clicked for me because I was talking to my mom and I was like, and she was like, you know, talking about all this shit. And then I was like, damn, you sound like a fucking army general. This isn't like you sound like an army general. Like what? This is not, this is no. I don't want to be this. You're overcompensating. Like she's like you're overcompensating for the fact that there's not someone protecting you. Like no. I'm not about to just pick up the strong, independent black woman. No, I'm actually not going to do that. Yeah, I'm independent. Yeah, I'm obviously strong. But actually, I'm actually weak. I actually am weak. And that strength is a fucking front for how weak I am on the inside and how much I actually don't have it all together. And I'm not saying women are weak, obviously, But I'm saying, like, I don't need a, like, no, actually, no. I don't know if that's the solution. I don't know if that's the solution. Like, actually, I do need my father. Actually, I'm here because I don't have my father, because I don't know what it's like to have a man in my life. As a matter of fact, I don't feel safe around men because I don't understand what their purpose is. Like, I don't understand their purpose. I really don't. And not only that, but I definitely need to try hitting a punch in the back. I used to, but I haven't done it in a while. But I literally, I'm like, what does it mean to have a father, bro? So it fucks up my relationship too, because I'm just clueless. I'm literally just clueless. So I'm always I'm criticizing here, I'm judging there, because there's just a void. There's just a void, and I'm like, so is this what a man's supposed to be? So is this what? You know, like, is this what it's supposed to be? And I just don't know what to do. I really don't. Yeah. Like, and honestly, the fact that, and honestly, no, I can't even focus on work right now, because I'm realizing how much I just escaped through that by being ambitious, how much I escaped through my ambitions, how much I escaped through beauty, how much I escaped through, like, these places where I keep looking for validation. I'm like, well, if I do this, maybe I'll, and if I do that, maybe I'll, you know, like, oh, and it's like, okay, well, I'm just gonna work, you know, and I'm just gonna, but when do I ever just face the feeling? Just face the fucking feeling, like the eternal void in my soul. Like, and at this point, it's just getting bigger, you know? And I'm scared. I'm honestly really scared. And that's really what it is. I'm so scared. I'm so scared because I'm scared that, like, you know how they say, you know how they say when you, like, it's easier for younger children to learn new languages and stuff. Like, it's easier for younger children to, like, pick up on new things. I'm scared that I'm getting older and I'm getting stuck. Like, I'm just getting stuck here, and it's making me want to just give up. I actually want to give up because I'm like, I'm scared. You know, like, I'm scared of myself now, and I'm scared that I'm always going to be like this, and, like, that I will never, that I can't control my triggers. And I know I'm young, but, like, I've just caused so much damage. I just caused so much damage. And I don't know if I can be forgiven. And I want to be, you know, but I also have to change first. So, but then I just don't, but then in the same sense, like, I don't feel responsible for it, because I'm just like, fuck you. Like, it's not my fucking fault. That was my fucking dad. Like, why do I have to change this shit? He was supposed to be there. He was supposed to do that. He was supposed to. That's how I feel. I'm like, what the fuck am I fixing this shit for when my parents can't even talk to each other? You know, like, but obviously that's not going to do anything when you're an adult. You know, I'm not 10 anymore. Like, you know, like, it's not 10 anymore. So the responsibility is different. The accountability is different. And I have to face, like, there's no running anywhere. There's no running anywhere. I'm not 10. My parents can't fucking, you know. But honestly, guys, I'm just hurting. I'm actually just really hurting. That's all I can say. I'm just hurting. And I can't even front like I'm not. And like, I've been hurting, I think, for so much of my life. And so much of my life is like, so much of my life has been me avoiding like how much I'm really hurting just from the circumstances, you know? And they don't know any better. They really don't at 50 years old, you know? 50 years old, they're still, I mean, they know they have wisdom. But like I said, like, you know, your brain hardens. And that's what I'm scared. I'm scared to be like them. I'm scared to be like them, bro. I'm so scared to be like them. Because I'm just like, yo, if this is what it's going to be, just end it now. End it. End it. I can't with it. If this is what it is, yeah. But yeah, that's all I can do, right? I can just be a better version. And so I'm just like, yo, it just calcifies, yo. You just watch it. Like the stubbornness, bro. The stubbornness. And yes, like my boyfriend did cause this reaction, but it's not really him, you know? Like it's just what he represents in my life. That's because this is my second relationship, and um I felt it in the first one, not as intensely, but also the first boyfriend wasn't as intensely in, you know, he wasn't as committed. But in this case, it's like I just feel that shit. And I don't know. There's so many things I don't understand just because I didn't have a constant male presence in my life. You know? Like there's so many things like that I just don't understand. I don't understand what a man is supposed to do. I have an idea, but I've never seen that shit. So I feel like sometimes I'm just never even satisfied because I don't know what I want. You know, like I don't know what I want. I don't know what and not only do I not know what I want, but really, I don't know what I need. I don't know what I need. Literally, that's actually what it is. I don't know what I need. And so I have problems just accepting the love in my life or just like being content with the love in my life because I just don't understand. Like there's a part of me that just doesn't, that's still 7 years old, you know? There's a part of me that's still like just a child. Just a child. Oh, that's fire. Yeah, I'm gonna go. I called him. He told me to come out to Miami, so and my siblings are out there anyway, so I'm gonna go. I feel like that's I feel like that's the thing that I need to do. Like to see my dad.